We had the Mazda CX-3 this week, and so I want to hop in and show you a little bit about what we loved in the car. So let's hop in. So we're inside the Mazda 3 right now. It is the GT mode, so it's kind of a little bullet. It has really great pickup when driving down the road, and it also has the sport mode that you can select, which is really fun when you're driving down the street. It also has the paddles where you can manually shift, but since I never learned to drive stick, I didn't try those out. But maybe one day I'll learn to drive stick and then I can check it out. It has everything that you've come to expect when you've got a Mazda. It has the heads-up display, which is totally my favorite. That shows your navigation, your speed. It even pops up when a stop sign is coming up. It's really, really convenient to have. On your wheel, you've got all of the controls just like in any of the other Mazdas that I've driven. I really love the adaptive cruise control, which sets your speed depending on the car in front of you, and you can choose right here how close you want your car to be getting to that other car. So let's see if I choose mode so you can see it popping up there, and then when I do this up on the heads-up display, you can see it changing how far or how close I want that car to be to me. And then, I don't need it right now because I'm not actually moving, so I'm gonna hit the cancel button. It's got the Sirius satellite radio, this great 7-inch display right here, displays everything when you go home. Down on your control panel right here, I'm gonna turn this down, listen to Nirvana with this. You've got the control joystick here. Remember, it goes side to side, up and down, and then it also spins, so it toggles and spins to get you where you need to get to. This always just goes back. This takes you home. This takes you straight to nav. The nav is really easy to use. Just remember, like most onboard navigation systems, if you want to use it, you need to put your destination in before you put the vehicle in motion, because it won't work. We've had the CX-3 before, and one of my major complaints about the CX-3 was the weird center console where the armrest was blocking the drinks. That is not the case here in the Mazda 3. It's got your cup holders here, which you can cover up when you're not using for aesthetics. If you are, you can open it up. It's got a little storage spot with another 12 volt adapter where you can plug some things in, as well as up here you've got 2 more USB and an auxiliary place to plug in whatever you want to use. It's got Bluetooth, so when your communication, you can pair your phone, which we did because I like to be hands-free. There you are with your phone, and it just reads all your contacts and everything. What I do like is that when you choose someone in your contacts, I won't do that so that you can't see everyone that I know. I don't think they'd like their personal information up. But if you choose a contact to call, the picture that's in your phone also pops up on the screen, and so the display here. So I think that's a fun little feature. Not only can you customize the sound system, it's got the Bose sound system, so that you can change here on the heads-up display. Because I'm tall, you want the heads-up display lower, and if you're short, you want it higher so that you can see it, how bright it is. If you want the active driving display up, but I do like that heads-up active driving display. In the safety, you can change any of those features, choosing how loud you want the sound, how sensitive you want it to be with the lane keep assist. I love that it recognizes the traffic signs, and that pops up on the active driving display. With the sound system, you can turn that Bose sounder point off, you can turn the bass up, treble, fade, balance, any of that. And one of my favorite things, let's see if we can get back up to it, is in the vehicle, you can, in the door locks, it has an option to set the walk away, so that if you have the key on your person and you get out of the car and all the doors are shut and you walk away, it will automatically lock the car for you. And I really think that's super cool, because then I don't have to remember to wait for everybody to push their door shut. I can start walking away and it will just all take care of it, and I don't have to push the button on the outside. Not that that's like a huge deal, but it's just a little added feature that I like. It's got a lot of leg room here. We see up here in the front, and I've got plenty of leg room. I've got the seat all the way back because I'm tall. And over here in the back seat, we had my daughter in her car seat, and then one of my other kids would sit over here on the side. If the seat's all the way back, the leg room in the back is a little bit tight, but if you adjust it just a little bit forward, then everybody felt like they had plenty of room. It's also got the great moonroof, auto moonroof, so I push the button and the moonroof opens. It's a beautiful day, happy day. Look at that sun shining. And it's been pretty temperate here at night. In the day it's kind of warm, you know, between 85, high 80s. But at night it cools off really nicely, so it's fun to drive. We were driving it yesterday on 4th of July, and it was fun to have it open driving home on the freeway, and you could see some of the fireworks going off above, so that was fun. Except my 2-year-old, or my 3-year-old doesn't like it because she doesn't like the booms, as she calls it. Just a fun little car. I loved how zippy it was. Has great pickup. It was easy to drive on the freeway and merge and get in and out of spots, and parking was a breeze because of its more compact size. I'm going to hop out now and open the door so you can see from a side view the leg room, and check out the trunk space, because it has a great little trunk. It's technically called a 5-door because it's got a hatchback and a great space. We'll check it out and you can see what you like. Okay, I'm on the outside now, and you can see here the great leg room, but then you can see how my seat's all the way back. If you're here in the back seat, how that could be a little bit squishy if you're not a small child, but not a big deal. If I had to move up, I still had plenty of leg room, and I felt like sideways wise, you know, for your knees, nothing. I didn't feel squished up there in the front either. Plenty of space there. So good looking little side, and then you come here in the back and pop the hatchback, the 5th door, and you've got great space